Dude, I just finished this too.
Bro, I think it's stupid how they...
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. As you guys just saw, my car is completely back to stock. Breaks my heart looking at it because it looks so different than what it was before when I just finished the car, but it has to be done. What I want to do today is kind of give you guys an update of what's going on with my ticket, what's going on with the car, pretty much like the steps I'm gonna take to get this ref process taken care of. A lot of you guys reached out to me, which honestly I appreciate so much, telling me about like the state ref process and literally everything that you guys have gone through. It honestly helped me out so much to give me like an idea of what to do. Honestly, if you guys commented or reached out, I personally want to say thank you so much. I literally read every single DM and comment. I love you guys so much. If you guys didn't watch my previous video, I got state refed in the FRS and he pulled me over for unsafe vehicle because my car is too low, alongside with my exhaust. I just got it certified yesterday, if that's the right word. I just passed the ref yesterday. I had an appointment and they did like the whole sound test and stuff. Talking about it with a guy who's actually super cool. My situation and my ticket was kind of weird because the officer didn't really know what he was talking about. So the officer mentioned my ride height and that I had to get my ride height taken care of at the state ref, and I had to have the state ref inspect my car to where it's a safe height now and write me off for that. But the thing is, state ref doesn't do that at all. They only do smog related stuff like exhaust and all that. So they don't do like visual inspections of like ride height. Like it has nothing to do with state ref. That was a confusing thing that I noticed because he mentioned that clearly in the previous video. Kind of weird, like he obviously didn't know that stuff like ride height doesn't correlate with state ref. As you can see, he wrote me down for exhaust modifications and unsafe vehicle. He wrote the exhaust for non-correctable and the unsafe vehicle for correctable. Since he wrote the ride height as correctable, the back you have to get it signed off by an officer, but he didn't give me that opportunity and he basically crossed it off and just put this state ref thing here. I don't know, it's just a weird situation, honestly. So since that happened, I'm pretty much gonna have to take it to court and talk to a judge about it, have the judge dismiss all that stuff. So yeah, it was kind of just confusing because it didn't really line up with like what the officer said. I should have asked him questions when he asked me when he pulled me over, but honestly I knew nothing about this. So that's what I'm gonna do next time. Lesson learned on my part. I'm totally gonna ask the officer questions if stuff doesn't make sense. Pretty much like the only thing that I'm waiting on right now is my notice in the mail for how much my ticket will be and like my court date stuff. So I'm just waiting on that to come in. I'm really curious how much the fines are. You guys told me to just pay the fines and not have to deal with the state ref. I was thinking about that, but honestly, I don't want to risk getting state refed again and like possibly getting impounded. I heard you get impounded like if you just don't do anything about the previous state ref. I just wanted to clear it from my record. I want to get it out of the way. Hopefully get rid of most of the fines by the judge. I want to properly get rid of this state ref. So this is how the car is now. It's completely stock. Stock ride height. The fronts look absolutely ridiculous. Since I have like a spacer on here because of how much camber I run, it's just an inch spacer, but dude, this poke and positive camber is not the deal. It looks so crazy. Also, a lot of you guys recommended me getting a ticket attorney. I've honestly never been through that process. I've never hired an attorney for like a ticket, so I'm still kind of thinking about it. Again, I'm waiting on the notice in the mail. Last night, I was actually working on this a little bit, but huge stock exhaust is back on. I had to take off my diffuser because I'm going to be able to fit this huge muffler with that diffuser right there. Actually right here. My custom diffuser. All my old exhaust components, catalyst front pipe, and my Borla unequal headers. I honestly made a stupid mistake. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this bolt is not even tightened. I totally forgot to tighten that when I put the exhaust on, so it was honestly just like screwed on by a little bit. I knew I forgot something when I installed this exhaust. Like I just had this feeling that I didn't put something on right, or that I forgot something. But unfortunately, we lost one of the bolts right there. This thing is super quiet. I'll give it a little start for you guys. That is so quiet. Super different than my previous exhaust. Took it to get tested yesterday for the decibel reading test. The stock exhaust came out to be 92 decibels, which I honestly was very surprised on. The passing limit is 95 decibels. You can't go over that. Stock exhaust being 92 decibels, that honestly really surprised me. I was not expecting it to be that high. Really weird. I even told my friend, he was super surprised that this thing is 92 decibels. So in a way, I barely passed with my stock exhaust, which is weird to say. Again, like I said, guys, today's kind of just like an update. I don't know what I'm going to be filming the following days, but I just want to give you guys an update today. And I'm also going to throw this LED light bar back on to the FRS, because it sucks not having a light bar. I had to take that off because of my diffuser, but since I don't have the diffuser on right now, I'm just going to run the light bar because it sucks not having a reverse light. I even have the wiring right here already from the light bar. So I actually need your guys' help again. A long time ago when I was molding my duckbill onto my trunk, I had like a whole bunch of like Bondo shavings, if that's even the right word. From sanding the Bondo, there's just a whole bunch of like Bondo on here, like the powder, and I spilled rubbing alcohol onto my car and it dripped all down here and it literally left like these marks, if you guys can see it. From like the Bondo when I was sanding it, the alcohol like dried up all the Bondo. And it's kind of just like stuck on here, like ugly film of like residue, especially right here. Looks so bad. Like I tried wiping it off and stuff, but it doesn't come off. If you guys know anything about that, please let me know. I think my friend told me like sanding it or something and then reapplying clear coat. I'm not too sure. I haven't done stuff like that, so let me know down in the comment section below on how to remove stuff like this without damaging my taillights. And I'm probably going to do it to the fronts as well, because these are just starting to look ugly and kind of like faded. Cool thing is though, we actually have some lit light stuff coming in that'll be super sick for the headlights. I'm not going to tell you guys yet. Be expecting another lit lights video. Alright, so the bar is installed now. Pretty sturdy. All that's left is to wire this to the reverse light wire, which is in here, which I basically already did. I just tapped it into each one. So we pulled it out from the side. I labeled the blue tape one as the ground, so this goes to the black wire, which you can't see yet. Alright, so we got everything wired up, connected both of the wires together. It should come on when I put it in reverse. Heck yeah. That was super simple. Damn, that thing is so freaking bright. If you guys are interested on how I wired my reverse light to my car, I actually made a video on it not too long ago, so be sure to check it out. I'll put it on the top of the screen right now. Dude, not gonna lie, this rear end looks so sick with the stock exhaust and the light bar. It just looks so good from this angle. It was kind of dark in the garage, so brought it out to the sunlight for you guys. Just look at the car when it's fully stock. It looks so weird. still not used to it. So yeah guys, that'll do it for today's video. I apologize if it wasn't that entertaining. I was just in the garage talking to you guys about the ticket in the car and all that stuff. It was mostly just me rambling on, but if you guys are going through the same process as me and don't know what to do, I forgot to mention how I did like the ref inspection and stuff. So the first thing I did was I actually called the number on the back of my ticket that's on the state rep sticker, and I set up an appointment. They automatically direct you to like a location that's nearest to you. I show up on the inspection day. They pretty much just do the sound test for your exhaust, and as long as you pass, they give you that sticker and like a whole bunch of paper like saying that you're certified and all that. So that's where I'm at right now. I got that taken care of. The next thing I'm waiting on is the notice in the mail to tell me how much my ticket is. Of course, I'll keep you guys in the loop and tell you guys how much the ticket is and all that once I get the new information. So I appreciate you guys if you guys stuck around till the end of today's video. Sorry if I sounded like I didn't know what I was talking about earlier, because again, this is all new to me. I'm new to this whole process, so I'm kind of just like going with the flow and learning as I go. But anyways, I'll stop rambling. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.